In the mid-1990s, Dr. Bill Harrison, the superintendent at the time, along with district leadership, embarked on a big leap plan, and that was to create choice opportunities for parents and students to attend schools that had specialized academies and schools within them. This was a direct way to compete with private schools in the mid-90s. But what happened to our choice schools, and why did they shrink so much over the last 30 years? In today's video, I'm going to take a dive into these areas. When choice programs started, we literally had thousands of students enrolling in these programs across the county. Parents filled out an application. They were applying for their kids to either go to a school that specialized maybe in science or technology or math or engineering or the arts, or it was a language immersion, or maybe it was year-round. There were 11 year-round schools in our district at one time. 2 schools were total year-round schools, Ann Chestnut and E.E. Miller. Classical schools were coming onto the scene with 71st Classical, and then followed by Massey Hill Classical and 99 Reed Ross Classical. By the turn of the 2000, it was schools within a school, lots of schools of choice in our district. Early colleges were beginning to make their presence felt on campus of Fayetteville State. And parents really had a big choice to make when they wanted their kid to go to a school that was different than their neighborhood school. There was a choice fair that was held at the Charlie Rose Agri Expo Center, and big grandiose displays that we had out there to attract parents and inform them on the various schools of choice. But again, what happened to this big leap program that we had in Cumberland County Schools that was wildly successful? I'll call it the Big Five. What it boils down to, as we know with all things, is money. But then you also get into logistics, enrollment, staffing, and the most important one is student achievement. These 5 factors play a major role in the success of anything that goes on within our school system. But more specifically, when you're looking at a specialized school or academy, those 5 things weigh heavily upon the decision makers' minds on its value that it's offering to the school district. And while the Big Five play a big role in the decision-making process, what really drives success in our schools is going to be leadership, starting at the top with superintendents. After Dr. Harrison left Cumberland County Schools, Dr. Till came in, and then Dr. Connolly, and they brought in different visions. And with them, they also had changes in school leadership and teachers in these schools. And as a result, their vision and their drive changed, and it impacted choice programs. And what may have been a viable, successful program in its early years wasn't so successful as time went on. But unfortunately, that doesn't mean that the program itself doesn't have validity or value to the community and offering a choice for our parents. Just unfortunately, it wasn't checking the boxes for the Big Five things. And when the leader's not behind it, it's going to fall the way of the dinosaurs, basically. So earlier this week, our school board met and basically is shuttering the last of the year-round programs, possibly closing Reed Ross Classical School. E.E. Miller year-round program would go away, and that would be it for the year-rounds in our school district. There are other academies and choice programs that have gone the way of the dinosaurs, for a lack of a better analogy, over the last 30 years. And so here we are, folks. We are sitting in a situation where we have got to find ways to retain our students in Cumberland County Schools, and we are losing kids, especially in the middle. And so I think it behooves us to take a look at what was super successful in providing parents and students a choice outside of their neighborhood school to find an academy that matched their child's learning styles, and to find different ways to reach our kids that are in areas of their life that they need the most support. Maybe it's something in the elementary, maybe it's in the middle, maybe it's in the high school. And then take our choice programs that we currently have that are doing really well, and let's strengthen them. And the choice programs that have value, maybe they don't have the numbers, maybe they're under capacity in their school, but they offer a valuable product to our parents and our students in the programs that they offer. Specifically, even Reed Ross Classical School is on the chopping block for the 27-28 school year. And it just makes me sad because I was there from the beginning, and I'd hate to see that program go away because of underutilized facilities. I think it's time that our district leadership challenge our school leaders to find ways to reinvigorate and to support our choice programs with relooking at policies and procedures that govern our programs, maybe make them a little more strict and little more zero tolerance so they don't just necessarily look like every other school in the district. I think if we begin to take some deep dives into these areas, we're going to find ways to help retain and attract parents who are pulling their kids and they're taking them to private school. As always, I appreciate you watching, and I think our next video, I may take a little deep dive into my favorite topic, not testing. What does it all mean for our students here in Cumberland County Schools? Thanks again for watching.